Hello, hello, everyone. Coming live to you from corner of my amazing office here. Let's get this down a little lower. Okay, so I have a quick Kizzy shopping network for each and every one of us today as I adjust this. One day I'm gonna have an amazing crew, amazing everything, but um, typically I'm on here to share with you amazing products to help you grow your business, help you find, bid, and win profitable government contracts. That's what KSN, Kizzy Shopping Network's all about. My name is Dr. Kizzy Parks. Been awarded over $70 million federal government contracts. But today, we're doing something a little different. One, you're in my office, uh, complete with a ghost, Amelia. She's here too. I know she's always here with me. Number two is I'm in the middle of working on some really big things for you. So instead of offering something completely new, I'm here to hear from you. So, whatever questions you have, whatever comments you have, this is all about each and every one of you. So, if you haven't already, check out winnerswaybook.com. And as you're coming up with questions, I'm going to share some stories with you. So, I have a bunch of these coins here. So, I'm going to go close to the camera. I'm going to share one of my favorite coins. Get a chair here. Kizzy Shopping Network. Okay. So you can see some of them. You see them right there? My coins? Those are my coins. So these are typically handed out when you do an amazing job. They're given to you usually in a handshake. And I believe the premise is if anyone asks you for your coin and you're out at a bar and you don't have it, you're supposed to buy them a drink, something of that sort. That's what people told me. I don't know. And no, I never served in the military. These are all coins I received just from being a government contractor. So this one right here, it's like a really big one. And for those of you just joining this Kizzy Shopping Network, normally I'm here to pitch you something to really dig deep into offering you something that's going to help grow your business, help you give you that freedom, give you that life that you're looking for. And instead, today I'm opening this up to every single one of you. So if there's any questions that you have, any way it could be of help, just let me know. So this particular coin, it was given to me at Fort Belvoir for speaking. The federal government paid me to speak at a Women Observance Month. And it was I think it was the first event where I ever received a standing ovation. So I received this coin. It was awesome. It's one of my favorite coins. Looking to see if I have any questions over here. And I'm going to talk about set asides because this isn't just coin check. Lowest coin pays for drinks. I have the Joint Chiefs and a 3-star one. Oh, well, great. Let me show you my other favorite one. Okay, I love this. This was given to me by General Craig McKinley. He was the chief of the National Guard Bureau. So, yeah, I know, right? This is one of my favorite ones. Yeah, I know. This is a good one. This is the coin I received from the highest ranking person ever is this coin right here. And this was a 1-star general who gave me this one. So I have many, many more behind me. So I'm going to talk about set asides. Are they in jeopardy? Because that's what I listed here. And to take your questions. So are they in jeopardy? They're in jeopardy, number one, if you don't use them. The whole purpose of having these set asides are for you all to use them. That's the whole premise of them. But to use them, you need to have that understanding of how to use them. That's what's super vital. Because one of the things is we're not taught, okay, so I get my SDVOSB, then what? You get your woman-owned, then what? You get your 8A, then what? What do you do? What do you do next? Yeah. It's bidding. That's what it's all about. It's all about bidding and understand what it takes to bid. So currently, the federal government, they are keeping track of the different set aside awards. So they want to be able to show here, look, you have 10,000 people who are SDVOSBs and look at all of the contracts that they won. So this is what they're interested in, to be able to support these programs. All of this money, all of this energy has been put toward advertising, providing free services through the SBA, through the Apex. So they want to be able to show it pays off. Because if not, then people are going to say, why are we spending all this money if small businesses aren't even taking advantage? Why are we doing this? So, for instance, the GSA, they are having a roundtable. I believe it's next month. I sent out an invitation on my Facebook group. If you're not a member of my, I love how my chair almost tipped over. If you're not a member of my Facebook group, please join my Facebook group. And so there's a small group of us who are meeting to talk to the GSA people about how to make things more user friendly and to get feedback and to get to really for them to check the pulse of small business owners. So this is really important. So in terms of what are these set asides, do you need to pay for them? What goes into them? No, you don't have to pay to get any of them. You can apply for all of them for free. Now, right now, the 8A is halted, so you're not going to be able to apply for the 8A program. But what you can do is partner with an 8A. You can work for an 8A. You can shadow an 8A. There's lots of things like that you can do. And when it comes to the service disabled set aside, SDVOSB, it's only taking a couple of weeks to get on there. I remember there was a time, I think it took like 5 months or 6 months for someone to get certified. So this is the time. This is the time. I'm going to put my coins back here, my favorites. Let's see. I mean, we got to be self-serving now. I mean, this is my favorite magazine cover. Hey, yours truly, Queen of Government Contracts. Hey, happy Sunday. Any questions you have? Today is all about you. I'm not going to be on here too long, maybe 10, 15 more minutes. Yes, Nick is halted. That is correct. The 8A program has been halted. It is definitely halted because of a case out of Tennessee, great state of Tennessee. So they are not taking any 8A applications at this time. So the application program is halted. The 8A program in and of itself is continuing to go. They're continuing to offer sole sources and competitive bids, all of that, but applying is halted. For those of you waiting for a response, you're not going to get one. Not until the final verdict is, or final ruling is presented. I'm not a lawyer. I am an industrial organizational psychologist. And hello, Matthew, Nick, hello, everyone that's here. So typically I would offer something, but I'm working on some really big things. One of them, just a sneak peek, offering something around proposal writing. So for now, I'm just here to answer your questions. This is about you. All of this is about you. All about you. I was sharing a couple of my favorite coins. I'll share some other things with you. Let's see. Oh, this took me 3 times to win. 3 times. This is a little office tour here in the headquarters and for my main business, KPC. This is the Grow FL Edward Lowe Foundation Award. And I'm so proud of this award because the first time I applied, didn't get it. Second time I was shortlisted, didn't get it. And the third time we won. So it was amazing. And Edward Lowe, he invented kitty litter. So this is one of my favorite awards. I do have a question. I work for the VA and I want to do a bid for the VA contracts. That's something I'm able to do. I'm going to put this back, y'all. Listen, I'm working on my fitness too. I know I got a pouch. So don't be trying to body shame me, because that's cool. If you want to body shame me, I'm cute and sexy. So I'm just letting y'all know. I know how I look. Okay. So when it comes to the VA, Matthew, if you want to keep your job, you're going to need permission, and you're probably not going to be able to bid. If you are a contractor, so when you say I work for, if you are a contractor for the VA, that's different. But if you are a government employee, permission is needed. And this goes out to any of you out there who are government employees. Excuse me. This is a situation of permission instead of forgiveness. Permission instead of forgiveness. That's what it's about. Are you a Fed, Matt? Well, but here for M, are you a Fed? Okay, you're an employee, but not for long. Okay, just get permission. That's all I have to say. Are there people who do things on the low? Of course. There's always people doing all kinds of things on the low. But I would suggest that you don't do that. Yeah, and Little Rel, look, Little Rel is on it. Little Rel, I love it. Little Rel's hooking me up. Coin check, talking about all that. Yeah. So this is great. And keep the questions coming, because normally as I said, offer you something. Today's about you. It's all about you. All of today's about you, y'all. So I'm Dr. Kizzy Parks, in case you're just joining, and I'm here to answer all your amazing questions about government contracting. So M. Guilford, don't worry. It's going to work itself out. And this has nothing to do with the Supreme Court or race relations in America. There's more to this case than that. So I just want you to know that. Okay. Really, I recently applied for I'm reading more questions. Recently applied for my UEI, got approved. Wait to see if I get a response tomorrow. Okay. So, but let me share something road to riches about the UEI. Whenever you get your UEI, you're going to need to log back into your workspace and hit that, I think it's register button. So when you log into the workspace and then you click where the business is, I call it the hamburger button. You're going to click that and click register. They're not going to email you. I know in some of I believe in one of my videos, I mentioned how they did email you, but they're not always going to email you. And I know this because I just recently set up a SDVOSB joint venture, and they sure didn't email us. Okay, question. I'm convicted felon 7 years ago, 2 years ago. A deterrent. Not exactly. I mean, they ask you a question about it, but I believe you can explain. I don't think it would. It's about it's about being truthful. If you're truthful about it, then by all means. And also, I believe you could even get into some of the programs, like an 8A program, depending. So I wouldn't let that hold you back. I know of people I know at least one person who told me that they have a felony and they subcontract all the time. So just putting that out there. I speak from my personal experience. I'm not just somebody who took some courses and I'm here regurgitating some stuff I read online. I have government contracts, have over 70 million in contract awards. I'm bidding on contracts. I mean, we just won 2 positions with the Marines. We just won a parish position with the Air Force. We're in the middle of all kinds of things going on. So let's go into these questions. Keep the questions going. I probably will stay for maybe another 20 minutes. I'm here for you all. I'm here until y'all stop asking me questions, okay? I mean, maybe not till midnight. I will do one of those all night kind of things, but not yet. I don't think feds can do that. You look great, by the way, and congratulations on that award. Oh, thank you, Rose to Riches. Thank you. Yeah, I'm working on my fitness. I had lost 115 pounds, and then I hit a place in my life where I was miserable and I gained a bunch of weight. And I allowed myself to be manipulated through weight and through food and through a lot of things. And so My whole thing is just being my best me. And I know that I'm not presenting the best version of me. I'm working on it, but just to let you know. Okay. Okay. How do you okay. So Shauna, here's my response to one-on-one. The only thing I offer one-on-one is you book a day with me. It's $450,000. Yes, you heard that right. $450,000. What I suggest is you pre-order winnerswaybook.com. I suggest that you sign up for my challenge, Close Contracts for Cash. Buy the $7 download, Close Contracts for Cash. Go through the other prompts and buy an executive or a VIP ticket. That's what I suggest. Also, I suggest you join my Facebook group, which is free. I do and plan on offering lesser expensive products. I definitely do. And I appreciate you all dealing with me and the shaky screen right now. So I appreciate that. I know it looks like I'm in the middle of a ride at an amusement park. That's for the VIP ticket. I'm getting you the executive ticket. But for me, one-on-one coaching does not bring me happiness. I like being able to help in other ways. For someone brand new to government contracting with a two-year-old Florida L, should I start reading the FAR? No, Haley, no. I'm not for reading the FAR. I'm for making money. What is needed to make money? What is needed to have sales? When it comes to having a business, the basics are when somebody starts a business, they have to have sales and they have to have leads. You have to have leads to then convert them to a client, a customer. You have to sell them. Then you have to deliver what you sold. Just bare bones basic. You could even say, well, with marketing and things like that, it could be word of mouth. It could be social media like YouTube. It could be TikTok, could be Instagram. Bare bone basics. You have to have leads coming in some way. You have to be able to then close them to sell them, and then you deliver what you sold. In federal government contracting, here's how that works. Your leads, your prospects are on SAM.gov, Unison, FedConnect, Government Publishing Office, DIBS. They're at places like that. So then you submit a proposal, and this is one way to generate leads. You then submit a proposal. They review the proposal. If they decide that they want to go with you, you are awarded. So now you're taking that lead. You are working to close them through the means of a proposal. And if you close it, then bam, you have a client. You've won a contract. That's how it works in federal government contracting. There is a second way, planting seeds and things of that nature, which I'll talk about in a second. So Haley, bidding and winning, that's the focus. Sell, sell, sell. I've been out of work for years on disability. M. Guilford, I'm trying to learn about government. Do you suggest where I can start? I suggest that you start by thinking about what do you want to sell? That's number one. The approaches that I talk about we're selling are, do you want to take the entrepreneurial approach? Entrepreneurial approach is you sell whatever it is you feel like selling. If the government says, hey, I want a camera, hey, you're like, where can I source some cameras? If the government says we need people to teach, and these are real things they buy, save a back training, I can find somebody to train on save a back. Let's do it. So that's what you have to ask yourself. Are you looking to take the entrepreneurial path? And if so, are you looking to sell products? Or are you looking to sell services? Or are you looking to take the expert approach? Expert approach, that's how I first started out. I know the book is in here. Let me go get it. Just a second. Bear with me. My amazings. So when I first started out, I was an expert. Managing diversity in the military. Kizzy Parks. I was the lady for diversity and inclusion. All that stuff behind me, all of those coins, all diversity included, collusion related. Most of my accolades were diversity and inclusion, except I got the Inc. 5000, the award I already went over. Another Inc. 5000. A lot of the awards are for diversity. So I was an expert. I was the go-to for diversity and inclusion, predominantly for the Department of Defense for several years. So then that's a route too. So there are people where they specialize in resume writing. They specialize in techniques the FBI uses, or maybe IRS stuff. Who knows? But maybe that's your lane. You just want to sell something really specific. So think about where you want to go with that. There was a question about the challenge. The days for the challenge are the week of August 14th. I hold a challenge every month. So the week of the 14th, that's the days of the challenge. Kizzy, is your company on NASA Soup, and if so, is you interested in partnering with my small business company? To buy it. I'm not on NASA Soup. We are on Stars 3. 8A Stars 3. We are on 8A Stars 3. Okay, great. I need your help to break through, have my UI and cage code. Albert. Okay, cool. Well, Albert, make sure you join my Facebook group. I'm going to put that link up. Listen, I got to sit closer, y'all. I'm going to be like, boo, boo, boo. Oh my goodness. But if you can't laugh at yourself, you ain't living life. You ain't living life. Also, I want to go back for a second too. For those of you in, when you have your UEI and you go back in your workspace, it's on the far right. It's 3 buttons. I call it the hamburger. And I think it says register when you click that hamburger. Make sure you do that. Okay. So, Facebook group. So the first thing that you want to do is work on understanding, what does it take to win the contract? That's number 1. What does it take to win? Number 2, are you willing to do what it takes to win the contract? And/or 2 Bravo is, do you have at least a little bit of what it takes to win? That's really key. If they're asking you to make sure that you have, let's take firearms, okay? So we sell all different, we have a firearm license. And if you want to join the Facebook group, so if you don't have a firearm license, you can't bid on firearms. Okay, clearly got it. But there may be something like Brandon Hendricks, who I interviewed for the channel. Brandon, he ended up partnering with a bunch of companies who deliver food. That's why his first contract, very first time he bid, his first contract, $5 million. If y'all haven't watched that interview, please watch his interview. I'm going to post this on here too. Please make sure you do. It's so uplifting. It's so phenomenal.
Playing from Dr. Parks.
Oh, Alexa wanted to be a part of this. So I'm pulling this up for you guys. Good. I'm glad Tamika liked it. And hey, Tamika, good evening. Mompreneur, hello. Did you say 8, 8, 8 as in the number, A as in alpha? 8A Stars 3. 8A Stars 3. Eight. Here, let me see if I can do it on my phone. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm not over here like texting or like, y'all saw that judge, how she was like scrolling during like a murder trial or something. I'm not doing that. That's crazy. Okay, here's the interview. Okay, perfect. We got it. We got it going. Oh, delete that. Okay, great. So how'd you get contracts without past performance? Technical press and project manager for IBM can be used almost under my company. Yes. So this is for Nick and everybody else. It always goes back to what are the evaluation criteria and how can you take what you have and make it work, right? How can you do that? So for instance, if Nick, you're bidding on something where, let's say project management is a component of the effort, then you can talk about your project management experience for IBM and how you're agile coach, maybe the certifications that you have. You can use that because the thing is, not every opportunity requires past performance. Not at all. And I'm going to go back to past performance, but because we're talking about set asides too, I want to touch on something Tamika just wrote. She said she got the email 2 weeks ago that the 8A application was halted. So I have someone who I'm mentoring right now, and I think they may try to push him through. Okay. But I think he's going to have to write a narrative, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. Right. Right. And Tamika's spot on. So earlier, and let me just um, always have to remind myself everybody's new to this. So I don't want to be like, well, yesterday I said, like, that sounds crazy. Okay. So I'm going to read to you all what I shared about the 8A, and then I want to go back to the past performance. So basically, when it comes to the 8A, when I first applied back in 2011, I had to write a narrative explaining, I verbatim using the words that I had suffered social disadvantage and it negatively impacted my advancement or entry into the business world. Somewhere between then and 2023, they're like, you don't need that anymore if you fit a certain category. So now people are going to be required again to definitely do that, as well as there may be other things depending on the outcome of the trial. Here's what's important. Not everyone has experienced that. So you have to demonstrate it with facts and evidence. You can't say like, "Oh, I was discriminated against." Okay, how? So like I think my example showed like calling not being well, there were other things. There were times where I didn't receive certain opportunities that I talked about. There were agencies and businesses that straight ignored me. There were a lot of things that happened, so I had the evidence to show it. So it wasn't just like something I believed. And I'm also not downplaying anyone's experience. It's about you have to have facts and evidence. That's what's important. So going back to past performance, and please keep the questions coming, y'all. Keep the questions coming because I'll probably stay on a little bit longer. Normally, I'm here to give you something that I know is going to take your business to the next level. Today, I was like, this is about you. It's all about you, all about you. In case you're joining, my name is Dr. Kizzy Parks, and I've won over 70 million in government contracts. I do love talking with my hands. I know it's just how I am. And we're here in my office. This is one of my favorite little corners. I have my Love Me wall. I was sharing some of my coins. Let's see if I can get you another coin here. Oh, this is another one I really like. Wait a minute. There's another one. Hold on. These are two of my favorite diversity coins, y'all. So this one I got from the Army Diversity Office. I got that. Then I helped support the Military Leadership Diversity Commission. Ooh. So I got this coin, and there's a really cool book that I received too of our report. So let me put these things back. Some interesting ones. You know, I even have a coin here from Inc. 5000. I thought that was cool. I received that. I have a flag back there. I think that flag is from Afghanistan. I think it is. Or maybe it was on the shuttle. I don't remember, but I know it's bad. I don't remember, but I do have my favorite flag back there. So let's see. So past performance, you don't always need it. It's always based on what the opportunity requires. That's the best way to put it. And what do y'all think about this? What if maybe once a week we go live and we work on a proposal together or something? Like, if you're down for that, yes, say yes. This would be free. Like, I'm not going to charge you for this. And it can't be like the proposal's due tomorrow. Like, it would be like, I'm like, hey, let's do this. And we go live and we go through it all. I'm seeing some yeses. Okay. As you guys vote. I heard you need past performance to apply for 8A. What are the requirements for Native American 8A? Okay. So good. So these are the things I'm hearing. Do this. So the things I'm working on based on y'all, because Kizzy Shopping Network's about you guys. It's always about you. So we'll do the live proposal. There'll be a time where I'm just going to go live. Maybe I go live for 8 hours straight, like just working, doing government proposals, doing stuff like that, just living my life straight for 8 hours. Because I think at KSN, you all like that. So cool. I like this. So I'll get that. I'll figure that out. But I really like that. And I got to also figure out my camera, y'all. I got a new camera. And so I got a lot to figure out. Soon, I'll have a camera guy and my proper KSN set, and it'll look just like QVC, and I can't wait. So would you announce the live times? Where would you? I'll probably put them on Facebook, Instagram, my community. And if you haven't joined my community, please do. I'll put it on there. Maybe I'll put it on LinkedIn. Maybe 305-853-9481. 305-853-9481 is a perfect place to join my community. So now that there's this situation with Tennessee, the ease of joining the 8A program. So text me at that number, join my community. The ease to join may change. And don't forget, winnerswaybook.com. If y'all haven't pre-ordered my book, this is the time. This is the time to take full advantage of everything I put out here. This is the time. So please be aware of that. Okay, great. Yay, I'm glad that Trend Alert TV made my life too. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, like a Zoom classroom. Well, what I'll do, Iron Body Sense, is I'll use Restream. So then that way I can share my screen. That's what I'll do. Okay, good. Subscribe, like this, y'all. Please like it for the algorithm. Because my goal, because I already am the most, listen, I'm the number one person out here in government contracting. I mean, what more can I say to y'all? Because I'm doing it. Listen, queen of government contracting. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. So I'm out here doing it and helping you. That's my goal. My goal is to help you. My goal is to help 10 million people. And the channel has surpassed 1 million views, which is amazing. And my goal is to be the number one followed person in the government contracting space. I'll be there. I'll be there in probably 4 months. Maybe 5 months. But I'll be there. But I need your help. I need you to like, subscribe, and share. Please do that. And I keep coming back. Even if you're like, oh, I can't afford something you're selling, or I don't, just keep coming back. I don't do this because I want you to buy something. The overall arching thing. KSN is a little different. Normally I'm selling something out here. But I do this because I care, because I want to help you. So just keep that in mind. Cool. How do you determine pricing? This is great. These questions are rolling in. I'm ready. Woo, I'm going to have to turn the fan on. Y'all see I'm sweating in here. It's hot. I'm in Florida. It's like a bazillion degrees in here. I'm in the office after hours with Amelia. Amelia is our office ghost. This building was built in the 1900s. And she's definitely here. I like Amelia. She's real cool. Sometimes she plays around with me and locks me in the elevator. But other than that, no, she really does. Other than that, we're cool. We're girls. We hang out. Yeah, please hit that like button. Please, please do. Smash that like button, like Graham Stephan says. So for the 8A, you can have a waiver or explain to get around the 2 years of experience. What's in the past been really important to them is you showing revenue. So like, who did I don't remember who I spoke with. So like for instance, if you have $100 to $200,000 in revenue from 4 different clients, and maybe you've only been in business 7 months, they may still approve you. Can you do some streams with GovCon Kid Method, Curtis, or Jay White? Well, I mean, they have to be open to wanting to partner with me. I mean, not everybody wants to partner with me. I know, right? But let's talk about these curls. Woo, these curls, y'all. Ooh, these curls miss that Florida water and that humidity. Damn, they look amazing. So, but I did partner with Carwana. Who else did I do a video with? Fox did that. So, what's important to me is that I'm just here to give. That's what's important to me, to give, because I'm constantly winning contracts. Like, I have several government contracting companies. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. A-Day. Don't be discouraged, though. Things are going to work themselves out. This is not the first lawsuit against the A-Day program. For those of you just joining, my name is Dr. Kizzy Parks. Been awarded over $70 million federal government contracts. We're here in my Melbourne office. This is an older building from the 1920s. Got my amazing, some accolades behind me. All around is my Love Me wall. All kinds of really cool stuff. Our ISO certification, our federal firearms license down there. One of my favorite hockey players, Smith from the Griffins. Lots of cool things here and to show and tell. But this is not about my amazing office. This is about y'all, because y'all are even more amazing. So pricing. When it comes to pricing, what are your expenses? All of your expenses. Wi-Fi, excuse me, email, like calculate all of the expenses for what you're offering. And then what profit do you want? And that's how you come up with your pricing. If your pricing is labor, it's the same thing, but it may be a little more complicated because you have to add in taxes and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's all about what are all of your expenses. So list them out, all of your expenses. And then what profit do you want? And then you also have to take in consideration what is the evaluation criteria. So for instance, well, send me that ammo contract. That'd be fun. The Iron Body makes Iron Body sense. Kizzy, chat at kizzyparks.com. Chat at kizzyparks.com is how you can email me. Make sure you go to winnerswaybook.com, y'all. Go to winnerswaybook.com. This is a good time to get the special bonuses. I digressed and I lost my train of thought. This is what happens when you eat a diet bar at this hour. I'm jacked up. So I'm sorry, you guys. I was going in my head. So where was I? Because I'm about to go to the moving from Miami. So let me go to moving Miami special bonus. Yes, special bonus, talking about the book. Yes, you all are amazing. I apologize for you watching the restream. I totally just lost my thought. It went away, but it'll come back. So for the move, my full-time residence is Miami Beach. Our headquarters is in Melbourne, Florida. So I love Melbourne, Florida. I went to graduate school here. Pricing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So you want to list all of your expenses, every single one of your expenses, and then identify what you want your profit to be. But here's what you have to take in consideration, and that is the evaluation criteria. So a woman had reached out. Oh, and then thank you for the Native American A-Day. I saw that, Tamika. I thank you for bringing that up again. So a woman had reached out. She's like, Kizzy, she'd been bidding on all of these janitorial contracts. Oh, that's crazy. And what a small world, M. Guilford. And so she even went so far, contract officers were giving her previous statements of work. Like she was doing her thing. She was planting the seeds, she was dialing for dollars, she was doing all these amazing things, executing all the right techniques. However, she kept losing. And the reason she kept losing is she added too much profit. Because when it comes to janitorial work, typically it's low flow rider style where they want to go with lowest cost technically acceptable. So if you know they're basing it on cost and you're like, well, I'm going to add 20%, you're not going to win. So then you have to ask yourself, is it worth winning that work? Or if it's worth winning that work, how many of those types of projects do you need to get to the profit level that you want? Maybe you need to win 10 of them. Maybe you need to win 20, you need to win 3. Who knows? For some people out there, they're like, listen, if I can get $500 a month just from that, I'm cool. Other people are like, oh, that is not enough money. It's up to you. So the whole pricing is its own strategy. Okay. It's its own strategy. Thank you all for helping me with the pricing part. So here's the deal with this Native American 8A. So you have 8As, and then you have Alaskan Native and Native Hawaiian. You can apply for an 8A as a Native American person, but there's no Native American 8A. It's Alaskan Native Tribal 8A, like at the tribe organization level, not at the individual level. Same thing for Native Hawaiian. It's not like, oh, I'm Native Hawaiian, so therefore, bam, I got 8A. Okay? Anything to speed up. Just make sure you go in there and you click the button after you get your UBI to go through the process. So check out, I think it's my part 2 updated video. And then my team released the ultimate guide video. Just check those out. I'm going to put another company in here because some people were confused. They're like, but you had a nonprofit. So I'm going to do that too. Okay. But you can call them. The other way, here, let me give you their number. Just one second. Let me pull it up. I have this in my phone book. Sam Helpline, 866-606-8220. Every single one of you should do the same thing. 866-606-8220. Sam Hotline. Okay. And I love the comment. Yeah, I mean, $500 a month is nothing to scoff at. Nothing at all to scoff at. And you're not doing the work? Like here in this building, there's a woman who owns a company, and there's usually 2 ladies, sometimes 3. This is a 3-story office building. There's tons of offices in here, physical and virtual. They come in here, I think they come to the building several times a week. They come in my office maybe once or twice a week. Okay, let's say they're here a couple of hours. Let's say you subcontract them to clean for you. So they're doing all the work and you're making $500 a month. That's amazing. That's amazing. So yeah, and that's my advice for mompreneur. I put mompreneur. Yeah, look into janitorial. Just be prepared to go low. That's the key. You definitely got to go low. So when it comes to taxes, the best couple of things. Number 1, it's great if you have an LLC or an S corp because it lowers your tax burden. For the resale and all of that kind of stuff, that's between you and your state. You have to apply to be able to demonstrate that you're tax exempt. We did some purchasing for a company, and this has come up multiple times. And what would happen in response is the vendor would say, well, our arrangement is with XYZ company, and XYZ is tax exempt, not KPC. So then I said, well, then you need to go to XYZ because we're not here to pay you tax that we never received monies for. So that's something to take in consideration, X O'Connor. How are some people qualifying for Native American if they appear to be Caucasian? You have to clarify, Tamika, what you mean by that. This is in the 8A program. Yes, you can bid on jobs anywhere you want, mompreneur. Mompreneur. Oh my gosh, mompreneur. Please make sure you hit that like button, you share this, you subscribe, hit notifications. You can bid in the federal government, you can bid anywhere. You can bid on cleaning in Korea if you want. Okay, good. I'm adding all these extra letters. That's the cool thing about the government. We have contracts in Hawaii. I bid on something in Guam. Pretty sure we lost it. We didn't win. Lease spaces. They have to say with current tenant. Are they relisting it? Sometimes. Okay. How do you feel about leased office space? This is a very special office building. I had gone through some doozies. I had an office in Broward where they had virtual and they had physical. And then all of a sudden, my team called and they said, "Oh, the fire department's here and you have to pay all of these fees," because we had two offices at that time in that building. And I was like, "What is this?" And I didn't even know that there was this fee we had to pay for Broward County. It felt like a shakedown. It was horrible. So I ended up, I believe, terminating those contracts early. Then I moved to a virtual physical office in Miami Beach because I thought, oh, well, I'll work close to home. I need to get out of my condo. Let me go there. I just didn't like the vibe there, and terminated early, or, I love breaking contracts over here, apparently. So terminate, just kidding. That's not the case. But terminated a little early. It just wasn't for me. But here in Melbourne, I knew that I needed a physical address because this has always been our headquarters is in Melbourne. So I was looking for something where I didn't have to worry about them trying to up my rent significantly or flipping the building. I didn't want to be in like a Regis. I was looking for something that was more kind of ma and pa and just had a good vibe. And so this particular building, I have a relationship with just from back when I moved to Melbourne in '01. So what ended up happening was a couple out of Miami Beach bought this building and completely gutted it. It originally was a hotel in the 20s, and then it's evolved. It's been a bank. There's been pizza shops, hair salons. This building, oof, Amelia's seen it all in this building. I tell you that much. So this used to be like a hotel room. So this couple came in, gutted it. And what I love about this is we have a community manager. You can tell like they take pride in this building. This is an asset for them, and they continuously put in so many resources and effort. So I'm not concerned about them reselling this or doing anything negative. I think we've been in here since 2017 or something like that. I love this space. This happens to be my office. We have another space. We're actually moving another space within the building. I love this place a lot. Very safe here. So I love, 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 love this office. But Tamika, where'd you go? I want you to clarify your question. Okay, hopefully she didn't run off. I just need the question clarified. Okay, I do go to Hawaii. I probably will go back in October. I usually go every month, but over the summer I've been in Michigan. Let's see. I'm planning to submit a bid for snow. And for those of you just joining, Dr. Kizzy Parks, this is Kizzy Shopping Network. And normally I'm here to like really push something, or I had my brother painting. But I'm here. This is all about you today because I'm working on some really big things and I want them to be amazing for you. And so just note that. Okay. So, and I can't believe time has flown by. It's like 9:52, y'all. This is amazing. I still have to work out. I was going to do laundry. I don't think I'm doing laundry anymore. Okay, planning to submit a bid for snow blowing and janitorial service at the state level. I've been running the janitorial. Yeah, let me know, Albert. How can I help? So, one way I can be of help is you pre-order the book because you get a lot of free items that could be very helpful to you. Number 2 is, and this is for everyone here, join my Facebook group. Post a question. There are real contracting officers. There's all types of amazing people in the Facebook group. So don't hesitate. You get all kinds of personalities. I'm just letting you know. There's almost 4,000 of us in there. Take a look at that. You can sign up for my next. Oh, okay. You can sign up for my next challenge. I'll repost those here. This is a great way to learn because Albert, all you got to do is just act. Just put energy into motion. That's all you got to do. Act, 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 and you're good to go. That's all you got to do. Bam. That's all you got to do. Great. I'm glad you joined. Okay, terrific. Okay, I had a meeting with the Indian Set Aside Corps, and she explained some contracts, they just have you sign a letter indicating with Native, but they are not. So, Tamika, they do the same thing for women owned. They might even do the same thing for HubZone. I mean, people lie. I mean, listen, I'm not trying to minimize this. I'm seeing your responses, Tamika. Thank you so much. I think it's just a little delay. So, this is how I look at things like that. I can only control this beauty right here. Ooh, is she a beauty, y'all? Hey, this is the only person I can control. There's going to be things that other people are going to do. It may be upsetting. It may be like, oh my gosh, but it's like, you know what? I'm focused on me. In order for me to get my flagship company to $100 million a year, to get GovCon winners to where I want it, to be able to impact 10 million people by changing their lives through government contracting, I'm focused on me. That's how I look at things like that. Product pricing. So Devin with product pricing. So I thought I had one in here. No. Okay. Okay, so this is a great example. A7R3 camera with a lens. Let's say Department of Interior says we want 5 of these. And let's say each one of those cameras retails $8,000. Maybe I can somehow get a deal and get them at $7,000. Well, I have to be able to pay for these, so I'm going to need $21,000 minus minus shipping, minus tax. So let's say $22,000 I'm going to need to buy 3 of these. Okay? So that's number 1. If you're buying through an Amazon or something like that, they do have some business options. You may be able to use credit cards, lines of credits, who knows. But typically the vendor will want the money up front, unless it's somebody where you can negotiate. And that's why sales and negotiation, persuasion skills are so important in government contracting, y'all, so important. So you would love to, so it'd be great to get in a situation where you can pay them after you've been paid. But hey, who wants to give you 3 cameras and you haven't given them any money? You wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. So when it comes to the products, that's number 1 is, are you going to be able to provide the funding needed to buy the things? Are you comfortable with negotiating and with being persuasive so you can come up with some terms? The next thing is, there are people out there that probably can get this at cost. So are they bidding on these contracts to sell 3 of these? Who knows? I don't know. It's a gamble. I like to gamble. I like roulette. I'm going to gamble because it's a product opportunity. To put together that proposal is probably going to take my team like an hour, maybe 2 hours max. So then you got to add on your profit, but also don't forget, take in consideration evaluation criteria. If it's lowest cost technically acceptable, I'm not going to make a ton of money on this because I'm not the manufacturer. I'm not a distributor. I'm some third party trying to win some bids. So that's in essence how it works. And the other thing with products is just, and same thing with services, is find out, are they going to bid? You can look on the Dynamic Small Business website. Are they registered? You can ask them, hey, by the way, y'all have a cage code? Are y'all going, come on, I know you're going to go after this. I know one person in particular was going after like nuts and bolts and reached out to a vendor, and the vendor said, oh, well, we're not going to go after that one because it's too small. So, at least they knew. And that's what's important. So I will cut this off in about 2 minutes. You all are amazing. Tamika, without having the certification. I know they lie. The COR in California set aside stated they have bidders completes forms. Okay. So I can't speak for the state of California. I'm just speaking in general for the federal government. Oh, good, Portia. I'm glad you're here. Woo-hoo. And that is like, in general, people may mislead. And I'll share something that was shared by a contracting officer in my Facebook group. So when you join my free Facebook group, we have contracting officers, business owners, all kinds of entrepreneurs in here. I go live on here. I went live on there, I think, twice today. So she said it is not up to her to verify the government contracting set asides. That's what protests are for. So I can't speak for how things work in California, Tamika, because in the federal government, there's only one or two agencies who have Indian set asides because of the Buy Indian Act. So I just want to put that out there. I was thinking government, federal government, and you brought in the state. So at the state level, I mean, again, people might be lying because people lie. We're animals. Don't forget that. Okay. Kizzy. Oh, Tamika, did you apply for your state or nationwide? She said she put nationwide. Okay. I don't know what nationwide means. Does that mean you applied through Health and Human Services for the Buy Indian Act? Did you go through the SBA? I was denied earlier this year for 8A because they could not prove I was working for my business only due to me being an RN. Yeah, Tamika, I mean, so when you say you're reapplying now, are they allowing you to reapply because they've halted applications? And did you hire someone or did you go to somebody to help you with that application? Just some things to ponder. How do we view past awards from previous bids to not lowball myself? You can go on sam.gov, you can go on GovWin, GovTribe, and FPDS. Okay. So Tamika, are they allowing you to go back in to reapply, although they halted everything? Is your answer like yes? Does that mean yes to that? Let's see. I'm a newbie girl in Momentum. That's a cute name. Dr. Kizzy, what? I'm a newbie. I'm on the services side trying to sign up pricing. Is there a way I can see what the agency purchase spent? You can search, but it's sorry, y'all. I hate that. When you shave and you miss some hair, oh my gosh. How does that happen? Does the razor just say like, I'm gonna annoy you and miss some hairs on your legs? Man, that's annoying. Anyways, so y'all are like, why do we listen to this lady? She is bonkers, but cute and won over 70 million in government contracts. What? So here we go, y'all. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, Tamika is halted. That's why we're talking about set asides today. It's halted. I would, if anything, make sure if you're Native American, make sure you have your Native American certification so you can take advantage of the Buy Indian Act. That's what I would do because you said you're an RN. So if I were you, I would bid on every single medical Buy Indian Act, period. That's what I would do. I would do that. I would do all of that because a lot of them I've seen pharmaceutical, nursing, medical. Originally, I did it myself, but this time around, a consulting company. Okay, well, as long as they're good. I like Easy 8A because I used them over 10 years ago and they're still amazing. So, yeah, I do have to go. I don't know. I do have to work it out. Yeah. Yeah, curls are popping. Don't worry, Tamika, it'll happen. God always has a plan. Things are going to work itself out. It's about manifesting. You put out there, you're going to have it. You're going to be successful. It's going to happen. I firmly believe this. And this is not some BS. I firmly believe it. And one thing I was doing on my Facebook page was like a Monday motivation and manifesting. I know I'm going to start it up again. I just want to put that out there. I really believe in this. This is super important to me. That's why I surround myself with successes and awards and reminders, and I have goals and I put so much things out there. So, but yeah, I'm glad you got a consulting firm. Whoever you use, I hope they're good. And like I said, I like Easy 8A. Those are my favorite. I love marking them. So, Girl in Momentum. It's looking online, FPDS. I'll put the link. Don't forget, winnerswaybook.com. I'm going to put, oh my gosh, I'm over on time. I still have to go work out, y'all. I hope the gym is open 24 hours in this hotel. Kind of for my challenge coming up in a couple of weeks. I have them every month. You're gonna get 10 times your investment. You're gonna take it and be like, dang, I can't believe this. FPDS.gov. Here's the thing. It definitely provides a range and is helpful, but also keep in mind that they don't always pay exactly what they paid before. And sometimes just keep that in mind. It's like a data point. Also, what are the evaluation criteria? If it's lowest cost, then you got to go flow right or low. If it's not lowest cost, if it's technically acceptable or past performance, best value, then you can add on when it comes to your profit. Great question, Zenora or Zenoraya, or none of the above. Hopefully, I'm not butchering it too bad. It's going to be released before the end of summer. End of summer is in September, so it'll be released before then. Trust the process and those that God used to guide this people, to guide his people. You are the one. Thank you. Yeah, it's true. I firmly believe that. I firmly believe that. Say your money mantra before bed, guys. Program your conscious, subconscious. I love that. And that's something I need to start doing is writing down like what I've done. Like here's my life, and to say it so I can see it. Because like I see and feel things. I see and feel the success of GovCon winners. I see in me, Kizzy Parks, I see the success, and I see the things with having a studio and doing more on YouTube and doing things with manifesting and things with KPC and things with my team, you know? And I just went to this women's 10X conference with Elena Cardone, who's also my coach. She's amazing. I love her. She's such a light in my life. And Venus Williams spoke. And Venus Williams dropped a lot of diamonds. And at the end of the day, it was like, why aren't you betting on yourself? It's not her words. I have to go back in my notes to get her exact words, but she talks so much about that. Like, why are we betting on all of these other things or these other people, but you're not betting on yourself? You have to be there for yourself. And so it was really powerful to hear that. And also the power of manifesting. She talked about when she was a little girl, and I think it came up in the movie where her father was like, you guys are going to be number one and number two. And she's that's how she is. Like she was so humble and so just chill and just so amazing when she spoke on stage. So I just want to share that with you all. Like this is for real. We are energy. You know, if you want an example, you take your key fob, put it up to your chin. It's going to strengthen the signal to unlock your car. Now I got an older car, you know, because I'm working on growing my businesses. I don't have my big fancy car because that's not my bag. So, you know, especially you got an older car, sometimes you need that. For real, do it. You'll see it because we're energy. So when we speak positively, we speak these things into existence, they're going to come. That's what's going to happen. If we say we can't do it, or, oh, these people are doing this and that person's doing that, and then we get caught up in all that stuff. We don't want that stuff. You want the success and the love and the abundance. That's what this is about. Okay. That's what this is about. Write it down. Believe in it, y'all. Okay, a couple more things I'm gonna run. We have started submitting janitorial. What is a good markup range? Technically acceptable CRC LLC. You got to go low. I mean, I'm gonna keep it. Listen, you want to know the truth about? Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna give you the link. Listen, I didn't even drop this link. You want to know how to do janitorial work? Buy this video. It's $49. Here, I think it's this link. It's a long video, but in there, David and I break down about janitorial. I believe it's in there. I know it's in there. $49. That's the game right there. Watch that video. Watch that video. Do you know anyone that wouldn't mind being a mentor? Devin, I'm here to be your mentor. I mean, just go in the Facebook group, keep watching the content. And also, here's something that I provide. I offer this to every single one of you watching live, watching the restream. Dr. Kizzy Parks, hit like, subscribe, all of that. Here in my office, I got all my amazing coins that I've been awarded. Let's see. I think this one was, I don't remember what I did for this. Oh, I do remember this one. I was like, I don't remember what I did for this. Hold on, my rug's smushed. This was Patch Barracks, Stuttgart, Germany, Special Operations Command. This is when I did training. I flew to Germany to do training for Department of Defense. I forgot all about that one. That was a long time ago. What was a long time ago? So we're all a success. We are all a success. So let me go back. Janitorial, check out that video. It's $49. Anybody who's like, I want to do middleman, I need to do middleman, get that video. It's $49. You want my book, winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com. Okay. In this space, going back to Devin and mentoring, when it comes to mentoring, you have to ask yourself, what value are you offering as the mentee? What is that? Is it your set aside? Is it that you're going to provide time? What is it that you're offering? So, Devin, your question is amazing, but also look at it at the opposite end. Why would somebody want to mentor you? Like for me, I pay for my mentoring. I have tons of mentors. Elena, I have Grant, I have Myron, I have Tristan. I have a chief of staff. And so I'm not saying like you go out and spend money you don't have. So when you're not in that situation, it's how do you receive mentorship? Well, it's about what value do you have to offer? Yeah, I did. Pampered Pack and Strip. Went to look at my coin, y'all. Listen, all facts. There's no BS here. I was not in the military. I showed my other coin earlier from the National Guard. Yeah, no, but Devin, that's cool though. I'm glad you never thought about it. That's okay. You know, and I asked myself the same thing too. I asked the same, what value am I offering? How am I showing them support? Like Myron Golden, he's a mentor. I always encourage people to take his challenge. I go to his conference. I have his books. I support my mentor. It's not like, oh, this is transactional. I paid you for mentorship, so you owe me. Like, no, it's like it works both ways. How can I best support them? How can I best lift them up? I can best lift up my mentors by putting into action what they suggest that I do and being the best version of me. That's what's important too. So when you want to be mentored, are you really willing to put in the work to change? Because we all say we want contracts or we want to be mentored, we want to work with somebody. That's what's key. Do you really want to change? And if that's what you're willing to do, then work backwards. What value can you offer to that person? Is it time? Is it you can look up opportunities for them? Is it you can write stuff for them? Is it that Chat GPT prompts? Who knows? That's what's key in this space. Okay, let me see what else. What category that a lot of people win you find? Most of the people I know are in services. So it's stuff that people do. But it varies. I'm telling you, $49, get David's video. I can't stress it enough. And you'll see that he's won a bunch of different work. Look, you don't want to pay the $49? That's cool too. Make more money strategy. That's cool too. But I can't say there's like one area other than I just would say services. Do SCVOBs have a lot of set asides? They do for the VA. What is in the 5-day challenge? We cover every day we meet for 1 hour if you're executive. If you're VIP, because VIP is always better, we meet for 2 hours. And during the first hour, you get to ask me any kind of questions. Right. And so you get to ask me any questions for the first hour, and you get all the recordings. You get your own little site that you get to go to for life. That's what you get in the challenge. And for those who do the executive, you get an hour where I cover the topic, and we do that for a whole week. It's amazing. I was just going through my email and saw how somebody wrote like, oh my gosh, I love the challenge. Since the challenge, I got my SCVOSB. I went and did that. I've had people who've gone on and got coaching. I've had some people who've just gone on and said, listen, this was it. This has been great. This is helping me out. Some people are like, look, I'm not sure I'm ready for government contracting. There's nothing wrong with that either. Because what's cool is that you're at least putting things into action. You're not like everybody else. Everybody else, oh, I want to lose weight. But then they're at Popeyes. Oh, I want to spend more time with my family. But then they're constantly on Instagram. Oh, I want to make more money. But they got like the latest Louis Vuitton. And so it's like, it's easy to be normal in this country. It's so easy to be normal. It's challenging to not be normal, to go against all of that. But that's why you're here. You wouldn't be here at night watching this or watching the restream if you're not normal. There's nothing wrong with being abnormal. So that's my thought about it. Could one day you do a live placing bids on Unison? Yeah, I like that, Devin. Okay, so we got the Unison, we got the me choosing somebody, we got all that. Okay, I think this is good. Yeah, they fly you. I mean, they'll wherever you need to go for pack and ship, they'll let you go. Yeah, I love Myron. Myron's amazing. Here, I gotta find it though. I'm gonna show y'all something. Just give me a second. Appreciate y'all's patience. Y'all are always so patient with me. I appreciate it. For those of you watching the restream, my name is Dr. Kizzy Parks. Appreciate your patience. I want to show you something. I gotta find it. Oh, there. See? Here's a picture of me with Caruana. Oh, hold on. No, you can't see all the little photos. Here's a picture of me with Caruana. Because some people brought up about partnering with others in government contracting. And then here's a picture of me with Myron. So, I love Myron. He always makes me cry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so definitely Devin, fate, fortunes, the abnormal. It sure does. Damn, the iron body sense, like sensei. I don't know who you are, but damn, you're dropping diamonds over here. I love this. So goodness gracious, please make sure I know who you are. I love it. So chat at Kizzy Parks or text me or something. Peppered Pack and Ship. Oh, I love your comments. And I can tell you're such a sweet person. Peppered Pack and Ship. Like you are really, really sweet. Oh, I can tell. It radiates. Kizzy, people start telling me what they want to do and I give advice. I enjoy this. Could be turned into training, like helping people find their gifts on hobbies into a business. Like break that down for me. Like you enjoy doing that. Hold on. Kizzy, people start telling me what they want to do and I give advice. Got it. I enjoy this. Could be turned into training, like helping people. Yes. Yeah, of course. You could totally help people figure out what it is that they want to sell or their careers or what may have you. Of course you can. Oh, so Iron Body Sensei, you're into consulting? Okay. It looks like you're into fitness too. I just see like this little bitty thumbnail, this like little bitty photo. And then half these photos aren't even y'all. So I don't even know what's going on in the photo. So I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions, but I get this energy of like fitness and strength and wisdom from you. Okay, Chris. Unison makes it simple to bid on contracts. Sure does. I like Unison. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a whole thing with Unison, do more of that. Tamika, you have to read the article Warren Buffett recently said about 12 things poor people do invest. Okay, share with us. Give us a couple of those. What are some of those things? Probably like eat out all the time. Because of your video with Matt, I was able to talk to him and he's able to lead me in the right direction. I'm slowly but surely starting to build a relationship with him. Oh, Devin, that's cool. Anytime. I'm glad he talked to you. Matt's listen, for the most part, everybody I engage with is real cool unless they turn out not to be real cool. But I thought they were real cool to begin with. So I'm just letting you know. I'm not here to bring you people who aren't real cool. I'm here to bring you people who want to help. What new GovCon are you working on right now? 400 billion is available right now for this purpose. Let's see. We are in the middle of sourcing for several FAA positions. There are several coming out. There are several out, several more coming out. I'm looking to staff for state and local, and I need a new 8A joint venture. So if you're an 8A company and you want to partner with somebody like me and create a joint venture, email me, chat@kizzyparks.com, chat@kizzyparks.com. Yes, I'm in great shape. I have a gym, ran physical fitness programs when I was in the military. That's awesome. We have a exercise physiologist government contract with the Air Force. I can tell. I'll do more about that at another time because I don't want to freak you all out or sound like anything creepy, but I definitely have intuition. That's basically all I can say about my gift right now. Because again, I don't want y'all to be like, what in the did Kizzy break out the crystals? Okay, moving on. I was waiting for my cage code so I can register. Okay, cool. I got it. I'm the wind. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I'm the wind. I don't know what that means, but I'm down for it. Empath. Yeah, I'm definitely empath. You empath too? Pepper, pack, and ship. Yeah. I feel like I'm clairvoyant. I always got to look at the definitions. Yeah, I'm definitely an empath. Yeah. But I have a lot of the clairvoyant, I have a lot of them. I know. I know. I didn't expect to go this route with this, but more of it will come out because like this is for real. This is like, I mean, everything I say is for real, but this is like real talk with y'all. There's a lot I can sense, especially in the business side. That's my thing. I'm not here like I'm not going to be like, I mean, I don't think I'm going to be reading out here's the horoscope or anything, but I can tell on the business side because I can sense it even through this. So you'll see more of that come out. I don't know how it will look or how it will manifest because I'm just learning all of this stuff and I'm being really serious with you all. So I'm just letting you know. If you see me with some oracle cards, don't be surprised. Okay, sorry, I keep putting my foot in there. What's the purpose? Oh my gosh, it's 12, 10, 20. I'm so excited. Oh, and I gotta work out. Hold on, y'all. We gotta make sure the gym is open. And if the gym isn't open, I don't want to have to do a walk. Did they even write me back? Oh, good. Woo. Dodged a bullet. The gym in the hotel is open 24/7. Woo, yes. Okay, great. Side note, Marriott and Hilton, when you have the app, you can text them. So it's really nice. I'm into tarot. Oh, okay, look at that. Iron Body Sensei. Look at that. We all up on it. Okay. Let me do this a little bit longer since I know that the gym is open because I made a promise to myself. Every day I'm here in Florida, I'm working out. And this is also really important. I know it seems like, woo, where did Kizzy just go? Seriously, these things are really important to yourself to have these promises to yourself. Be it, oh, I'm gonna look at sam.gov every day. I'm gonna look into finding a mentor every day. Whatever it is, this is really important to keep those promises to yourself because all it does is further build your confidence. And the more confident you are and the stronger your mindset is, you're gonna excel in government contracting. So what's the purpose of registering multiple companies in SAM if you can win anything under one company? Okay. So I have joint ventures, ex O'Connor. So my main company is woman owned and economically disadvantaged woman owned small business. Then I have a service disabled veteran owned small business joint venture. We're just waiting on the cage code. I'm looking for a new 8A joint venture. And then I probably will have a hub zone joint venture. So then that way I can bid on SDVOSB work because otherwise I'm not a vet. I can't bid on it. I graduated from the 8A program, so I need an 8A joint venture. I'm not a hub zone, so I need a hub zone joint venture. You can also joint venture with with an Indian owned company too. So that's the beauty of forming the joint ventures. So you would have multiple companies listed. That way you're very competitive. Did that help, Ex O'Connor? Thank you for the amazing information. Appreciate you. How can we connect? Charmaine, chat at Kizzy Parks. Putting it in here. Just wait, y'all. Before you know it, in less than a couple years, I'm gonna have a studio, I'm gonna have a team, I'm gonna have like a creative director. I'm gonna coach one from Alex or Gary or whoever. Tony, no, I don't know about Tony Robbins, but no, he's cool. I'm just saying I don't know if that's creative director, you know. Okay. This brother on YouTube talks about the company he works for and how he looks at rewarding people contracts. He works for HSS. They give out more grants than contracts as well. Talks about the company he works for and how he looks at rewarding HSS. Yeah, you have to clarify who is this person when you say he works for, like he works at HHS as an employee. There's grants.gov, and guess what? You can bid on grants.gov and you can be a for-profit. So you can bid on those too. Grants.gov. You can do that. Okay, process of getting hold on, let me go back. Cars, bars, pubs, expensive clothing, lack of self-care, unnecessary subscriptions. Ooh, this is a good list, Tamika. Unused subscriptions. I know. I got to cut out my unused subscriptions. There's so many I have. Lack of self-care. That's a really important one. That's a really, really important one. Man, that's good. If you have the link, Tamika, send it, share it. Or if you're in my Facebook group, please put it on my Facebook group. Pretty everyone that watches you have a website of their business. Is it possible you can one day do a live choosing random people, check out their website, give your take on it and what the government would think might be looking for? So, Devin, I love that. I do want to say something. Personally, I have found that a website is so unimportant. I stand by those words. At this level, it's unimportant. They're more interested in, can you do the work? Sometimes they'll use the website to validate you to make sure you're not a scammer. But as far as what they're looking for, I don't even know if these people ever go to my website. People are still calling me my married name, Dr. Dominguez. I mean, sometimes they'll pull up an address we had like 7 years ago. So I know at the end of the day, it's what is my value? And my value is shown through the actual proposal. But yeah, Tamika, I would love that. That's really cool that you shared that. Okay, I think there was a couple more. Process giving LLC, been in sales and training for 20 years, also built and staff for a printing company and distribution. How should I position my new business? Maria, you got to ask yourself, like, what, it's warm in here. What do you really want to sell? What do you really, really, really want to sell? That's what it's about, Maria Gee. Because you've sold a lot. You built and staff for a printing company, distribution warehouse. So you know how to sell, you know how to do staffing, you understand distribution. So, but Maria, what is it that you, Maria, want to do? Okay, you're good at sales, you're good at marketing. Is that really what you want to be part of? Clearly sales and marketing are needed to have a business, but what is it that you really want to offer? That's what I would say to you. That's what's key. And this is for everyone. For the longest, I was in diversity and inclusion. I have a published book. I put it back on the bookshelf. I got coins for it behind me. We're going to conclude with a coin. Oh, this is a good one. Yeah, this is a good one to conclude with. Integrity, service, excellence. The Great Seal of the State of Nevada. This was the Nevada Air Guard. I received this. And that was definitely for my diversity and inclusion efforts. And when it comes to having a business and everything around what you offer, it's about, do you like it? Are you passionate? Is it making you money? For some people, it's, I have to be passionate about it. I need to have that thing. Okay, that's cool. But at the end of the day, it needs to make you money. And there are other people who are like, listen, I don't really know. I don't really like it. I don't care, but it makes me money. That's cool too. There's neither is more right or wrong than the other. It's what's okay with you. That's why confidence and mindset totally rule. I'm just so eager to leave corporate America. I'm open to anything. I understand that, Maria, but also you have to be open to the uncertainty. And if you're cool and open to the uncertainties, then just prepare yourself. Make sure you have savings, make sure you can pay your bills, and then you got to go out there and hustle because you're going to end up spending probably 60 hours a week minimum on government contracting. But for some of you might be like 60 hours, but you're already spending 40 somewhere else, so why not? Okay, good. I'm assuming in the Facebook group, right, Tamika? Let me look. Okay. Cool. Okay. So did you post a link? I think in the Facebook group. The biggest corporation, yeah. Okay. Let me see in here. Okay. Awesome. So it is. It is. I mean, it's the biggest purchaser. The federal government is the best. I'm so proud and so grateful to be able to have the federal government as my client, to be able to have people who served our amazing government here on the live, part of my team, in my family, who served our amazing country. I said our amazing government. And I'm just so grateful. And I'm successful because of my team. I'm able to be here in front of you because of my team. So I'm just so grateful. I'd love to be able to provide everything we do to the government. So with that, y'all, this is great. This Kizzy Shopping Network, we went long, but remember, this one was all about you. So I'm glad that we did. I'm loving the questions. I got to make sure I go live. I will and do the proposal writing on Unison. I'll pick people. We'll do all of that. It'll probably be in a week or two. I want to do that when I'm in Michigan. I'm traveling a little bit right now, but I want to make sure I'm in my summer home. So, here. Oh, Tamika, you posted it here. No, y'all are appreciated. Okay, where did she say she posted it here? Oh man, Tamika, I gotta go back and look for all this. If you can repost it in here, Tamika, that'd be great. Because listen, I'm not trying to sound like that person. I'm just telling you. When you do like super chats and stickers and stuff like that, then it pops up. Otherwise, it gets lost. I'm just saying, listen, I ain't trying to get you to give me no super chat. I'm just telling y'all. So if you put the link in here again, that would be cool. You're amazing. Thank you for the info. No, thank you all for being here. Share, like, subscribe, all of that stuff. I'm about to go get it. I'm going to go drive to the hotel, say my piece to Amelia, the ghost here in the building, not in the downtown Melbreezy. And y'all have a good night. Thank you all. I'm going to go live more and more. Oh, the class. Like my class. So the challenge, I have a challenge that starts the 14th. Let me double check. Challenge is on the 14th. Kizzy, excuse me, not Kizzy. Oh my gosh, almost fell. Chat@kizzyparks.com is my email. Thank you. I listen to you and other contractors all the time on YouTube. Okay, Chris. Good. Keep listening to us. I mean, I'm the best, but keep listening. Because seriously, take the information and act. That's what's key. Take the information and act and find who you connect with. I mean, everybody connects with this beautiful hair popping, looking amazing, like a million, bazillion, quadrillion dollars. So, so as far as govcomwinners.com, putting yourself on the wait list, I have some important things coming up. How do you do the hearts? Oh gosh, I'm on my computer. Where the smiley face is on the left, there's some hearts somewhere in there. For a heart. I usually do it on my phone. Oh no, I don't think it's on there. No, that's not right. How do you do the heart on your computer? Are you on a computer? I just made the assumption. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's not right. That's the dollar support. No, that's super chat. Oh, I can do a poll on here. Oh, thank you, Body Sense. That was so sweet of him. Look at you. That was so sweet. I need help bidding for a biotech contract with HHS. Carl, oof, well, I would post questions in the Facebook group because, yeah. Or if you have, if you have a month, we can maybe do it on the live potentially under messages. Oh, okay. It's kind of weird on the computer. Yeah, it's not it. There's a heart on the right side of the chat. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And sorry for the shaky here. Okay. Cool. Yeah, she's on a computer. I can't wait a minute. Hold on. Go to channel pin. I don't even know how I do it on the computer. Yeah, I can't find it on the computer either. It's on, I can see it on my phone. Because on the phone, it's, you see the hearts, you see right there. So on the phone, you just press that. It'll pop up. So I'll do like celebration right now. You see the celebrations should start popping up here in a minute. There you go. And then I'll do like a face. You see the little face? Okay, it's bedtime. Y'all are amazing. Everything is possible. I guess you can't do it on a computer. Who knew? I always watch on my phone, so I never knew. But I love and adore each and every one of you. If I didn't, I would not be here doing this. So like, subscribe, hit the notification, share. I tend to go live for Kizzy Shopping Network at 9 p.m. I will start posting and getting more regular with things. Just, I'm growing and evolving. I found it heart next to her name. Oh, next to her name on the computer. Oh, okay, good. Oh, good. That's so sweet. Okay, cool. Link. This is all resulting from affirmative action release passed through the courts. Papoose 507, like Papoose, like the rapper. Married to homegirl. So, no, it is not. It's not connected to that. It's not at all. But Papoose, we're going to bed now. Watch the replay. Watch my Kizzy News Network. Check all that stuff out, y'all. Okay? Check it out. Y'all are amazing. Checking some stuff with the light. Looking pretty good. Freaking no, but seriously, it has nothing to do with that. It's a case out of the great state of Tennessee. And it's about that there's presumptions made about certain groups when it came to the 8A program. That's what it's about. So it's not about the legitimacy of the 8A program. It's about pieces of how the application process was being handled. Okay. So y'all have a good night. Join my Facebook group. Check out the challenge. For those watching the replay, I'll have to put the links back up there. Check out all of the links here. Y'all are amazing. Good night. Don't forget, everything is possible. Everything is possible. Like, hit that subscribe, hit all that stuff. I'm still here. I see you all. You're amazing. Keep coming back.